Hi, welcome to Recipecheckr, your cooking channel for restaurant style and real recipes. I'm Sundar. In today's menu, I have one of the very important South Indian dish, Garlic Rasam. And we made it as a two-stage process. First, we dry saute the ingredients. We made as a powder, we have combined everything, and then we made the rasam. Just wait for the boiling temperature to come, and then I switch it off. We got a beautiful rasam. The process into two stages. First, we are making a fresh powder, the rasam powder, which makes a whole lot of difference. So always a fresh rasam powder is known for its aroma and flavor. Let's do that. Once the pan is warm, I'm going to add the ingredients. Long red chilies, tur dal, cumin is all I've taken about 1 teaspoon each, and coriander seeds and pepper. Now this is nicely fried, and I'm going to switch this off. So it's very important, you need to check for the chilies. It should be nicely crisp, and so that I'm going to use a home blender or a pounder, just make it as a powder. What I also did is just deep fried the asafoetida piece, so then only this will become powder. So that's very important. It gives you a nice flavor. Instead of using a powder, if you're able to use it, it gives you a nice flavor. I put it here. All this is going to a home blender. I'm making it a powder. That is going to be the base rasam powder. Let's do that. Now we have made the powder. This is the rasam powder. The flavor, the aroma is amazing. So now 2 tablespoons worth of oil. So once the oil is a little warm, I'm going to add the chilies. Mustard seeds. Once the mustard is crackled, I'm going to add fenugreek, and straight away adding the garlic. I'm going to fry the garlic little light brown so that it'll give you a nice flavor, because this is a garlic based rasam. You can see the garlic is getting mild brown in color. I'm going to add the green chili and the curry leaves. So now I'm going to add the tomatoes. At this stage, I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some turmeric powder, so about 1/4 of a teaspoon, just 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. So this is almost ready now. What I have here is, I have the tamarind pulp. I've just soaked that tamarind in a warm water. And once it's soaked well, then I strained it, so they just got the water or the extract, and I'm going to pour it inside. So always when you add the tamarind, you want to just put it into one boil, so that tamarind raw flavor has to go. Now this has just come to a boil now. Now I'm going to add boiled tur dal water. So the water is actually act as a base for the rasam. So this is very important. Probably I will add twice the quantity of that dal water. Going to add some salt now. I've added half a teaspoon before. Now I'm going to add another half a teaspoon. And now I'm adding the rasam powder which we made earlier. I'm using about 1.5 spoon of powder. Now, the important process of making rasam is the rasam, once you add all these ingredients, it shouldn't boil out for a long. So it just, you wait for all these ingredients just collecting the temperature and just comes out to boil, and you have to switch it off. When you make sambar, you always let it simmer and boil, so you get brings out the best of the flavor of the sambar powder. But in the rasam powder, it works the other way around. So that's very important. Now the rasam is just about to boil, and this is what you need to look for. This particular stage is important for rasam. You don't want rasam to just boil out. It loses all its flavor and the aroma. That's it. I switch it off. So at this stage, I'm going to add, so it didn't boil out, it's just the heat which is there in the kadai. I'm going to add some coriander leaves. I'm just going to sprinkle, and I'm going to add another half a teaspoon of the rasam powder which we made before. Just sprinkle it, just give a good mix. So the fresh coriander leaves, this is very important. The kind of the froth which is just coming on top of the rasam is very important. So that's the perfect look and feel of a perfect rasam. So hope you enjoyed the video today. I know all of you make rasam, but if you made it in a different way, try this style and let me know in your comments that what difference you felt. I love to see that in the image in the social media platform with the hashtag Recipecheckr. I look forward to see you with another recipe. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please do it now so that we can come back to you with all the updates. Thank you. See you then.